Hi everyone, here we will try to construct a simple fire monitoring system using Packet Tracer. Click on Cisco Packet Tracer and log in as usual. Here is the workspace. First we will choose the components to construct the fire monitoring system. So click Network Devices, Wireless Devices. First we will choose the Home Gateway. Drag and drop it. Next click on End Devices, in this choose the smartphone. You can use any other device also, you can use a laptop, PC, anything, but I think smartphone will be easier to access. Next we can choose the other IoT components. So choose Home. As we are trying to construct a fire monitoring system, we will try to construct this scene in a garage. So choose a garage door. Next a smoke detector. Next we'll set a siren here. So choose a siren. Next, to put off the fire, we need a fire sprinkler which will dispense water. We don't have it here under Home. Under Smart City also we don't have it. Under Industrial Purpose, yes, here we have a fire sprinkler. So choose a fire sprinkler. So these are the basic components needed to construct a fire monitoring system. To give the view of a garage, you can draw a rectangle by choosing this draw rectangle and draw it. Close it and click escape. Now set the components in the garage room. Set the siren here, smoke detector here, fire sprinkler on top of the ceiling, smartphone, garage door at the corner. Now we'll set the password for connecting the devices in a wireless manner. One of the common mistake which we come across in this place is, first we need to choose the home gateway to set the password. If you do it in the opposite way by choosing the other components and setting the password, and at last if you set the password in home gateway, you will face errors. So first choose the home gateway, get into the configuration and set the password here. Have a look on the SSID, that is home gateway, copy it and keep. Then choose authentication, in that choose the passphrase and give password. I give it as Connect IoT. It can be anything. As I told you, it should be minimum having 8 characters in it. That's the only condition you need to satisfy. Next click on LAN and have a look on the IP address. Then you can close. Now get into each of the components and set the password. Choose smoke detector. Have a look on the specifications. Then click on configuration, give the name smoke detector, click home gateway here, click advanced, click IO configuration, see whether it is connected to wireless, then click on configuration, click wireless, set the password, connect IoT. Yes, now you can see the smoke detector is connected to home gateway. Next click on garage door, have a look on the specifications. Click on configuration, give the name garage door, click on home gateway, click on advanced, IO configuration, check whether it is connected to wireless, click on configuration, click wireless, set the password, connect IoT. You can see the garage door getting connected to home gateway. Next click on fire sprinkler, have a look on the specifications, click configuration, sprinkler, choose home gateway, click on advanced. Here you can notice there is no wireless icon to click. We can bring that. Click advanced, click IO configuration. See, you can notice it is not connected to wireless. So connected to wireless. Now come to configuration, you will have wireless icon to click. Click wireless. Now set the password. Connect IoT. Now the sprinkler will get connected to IoT. Click on siren. Look into the specifications, configuration, click home gateway, click the passphrase, connect IoT, advanced, look into the IO configuration. Yes. Next we'll connect the smartphone to home gateway. For that, click smartphone. Here is the next mistake you will come across, that is here before clicking on desktop and accessing the components, we have to first click on configuration and connect the smartphone to home gateway. Click on wireless. So the SSID is home gateway Either paste it or you can type home gateway here, then click on the passphrase and set the password, connect IoT. That's it. Now you can close this. You can see the smartphone being connected to home gateway. Now you can go and click on desktop to access the components. If you first click on desktop, you will always get an error called request timeout. So in order to avoid that, first connect smartphone and the home gateway and then you can get into IoT monitor. Now you can click desktop and either click on web browser or IoT monitor. 192.168.25.1. Click on go, admin, click submit. Now you can see all the components connected in the application displayed in the smartphone. Now you can directly have access to all these IoT components through your smartphone, or you can directly automate the entire system either by using conditions or by using editor through which you can write program. We'll preferably use conditions because that will be easy to automate the system. So first think of the scenario and see what all conditions you can set. If there is fire and if the smoke detector detects some smoke, then first the garage door will get open, then a siren will be blown and then the fire sprinkler will dispense water from it. Click on add. Now we'll set the condition. So we'll give the name as smoke present. Under this, first if the smoke detector level is greater than or equal to, we'll set it to be 0.5. Under this condition, we'll set the action to be first the garage door is open. We'll add another action. The siren on is true, that is siren is blown. We'll add another action. Sprinkler status is true. We can see here when smoke is detected in the garage, first we open the garage door, then the siren is blown and the sprinkler is on. Click OK. Add another condition, no smoke condition. So we just give it as no smoke. Here, if the smoke detector level is less than 0.5, according to the specifications you can set any level here. Then we'll set the action, garage door on is false, that is the garage door is closed. Another action, siren on is false. Another action, sprinkler status is false. Click OK. Here you can notice we have two conditions. When there is smoke in the garage which is greater than 5, then the garage door will be open, the siren will be on and the sprinkler will be on. If there is no smoke, that is when the smoke detector level is less than 0.5, then the garage door will be closed, siren will be off and the sprinkler will be off. Now we'll see how it works. You can click on home here and you can look into the smoke detector condition. The level is 0. Now in order to bring smoke here, click on the smoke detector, click specifications and see how it can be done. There is no direct control for smoke detector. You can use an old car to change the smoke level. So choose an old car. I think you will have it in smart city. Click on smart city. Yes, you have car here. So you can bring around 2 to 3 cars. Now how can you bring out smoke from this car? Click specifications and read it. Click Alt and click on the component to interact. That is how you can bring out smoke of this car. Click Alt on your keyboard and click on the car. Click Alt on your keyboard and click on the car. Open this window and have this window open. So now you can see the smoke detector level is 0.4. The sprinkler is off, the siren is off and the garage door is closed. See when it goes above 0.5. When the smoke detector level is above 0.5, the siren is on, the sprinkler is on and the garage door is open. So you can look into the smoke detector levels and look at the changes on the sprinkler, garage door and the siren. Below 0.5 and above 0.5. You can notice the difference. This is how a simple fire monitoring system can be constructed using Packet Tracer. Keep in mind the most common errors which you would come across. One is setting the password in home gateway. The other one is connecting the smartphone with the home gateway. So make a try on the circuit and let me know how it works. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video to be useful, subscribe it and share it with your friends.